is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to the home of the Big Orange Nation. Massive Neyland Stadium, home field of the Tennessee Volunteers. And we'll see the number 14 team in the country, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Street. Let's get this thing underway. The Gamecocks will kick this deep to begin the game. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Here comes a handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
With the catch, it's Cortez. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. So an early season test for both teams, a top 25 matchup. Both trying to get off to a quick start here, Kirk, and set the tone for the rest of this one.
Well, that's the beauty of these matchups early in the year. You're either going to come out fast or fall flat, and one of these teams will experience the latter. This game is crucial to kick-starting your team in the right direction for the season. These kind of games create that type of momentum that they can carry with them on a week-to-week basis. Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Looking to throw here. Caught near the sticks. It's Jefferson. The junior with some excellent work after making the catch.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And the Volunteers pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defense coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Makes the grab on the move.
Now the defense plays it pretty well. Force the quarterback to make the throw in front of you as a defense. Then you square up and make the tackle. Force them to do something special after the catch. That tactic works here. Now we've got a 4th down.
Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. So it'll be a chip shot from the right hash mark. He made it. 3 points on the board. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And he'll leave the kickoff right there. 25. And it's a bunch formation. First down. They're going to throw the football. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
He decides to keep it here. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit, they didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Using his legs on the scramble. They bring him down at the 45 at a solid gain to keep this drive going.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Quarterback's looking.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. The Gamecocks pick up enough yardage for a first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
It's a solid run, gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. Looks like he's going to run. Oh, and a great diving catch near the right sideline.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
And the Gamecocks have 1st and 10 here. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Here's a screen pass to the running back. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Good time here to drop this screen into the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
What a drive by this offense. Another big gain, and look at the defense. Huffing and puffing, hands on their hips. This offense is wearing them down both mentally and physically.
1st and goal, they try to run it in. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Running out of time in the pocket. Well, they trap him for a sack.
If you're going to throw the ball this close to your own goal line, you got to go to the quick game to get the ball out fast and give your quarterback a chance. Otherwise, consider running the football. Something different from sitting back and holding the ball and giving the defense a chance to come up with a big sack.
They'll look to throw it on 3rd and goal. Oh, escapes the tackle. And he's brought down there.
Great job here by this defense on the 3rd and goal scramble, keeping him short of the end zone. Now the offense has got, to me, an easy decision. You can kick the field goal to tie it up, or you can roll the dice and try to take a chance and go for the lead.
And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. And he's got it, no problem. And that will tie the game here.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive now from the 25. An inside give now from the shotgun.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Nice grab. It's Cortez. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
A new set of downs after that completion. Handoff running right. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. We are deadlocked at the end of a fun, competitive first quarter. Let's check out the stats so far. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's Jefferson. They make the but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. 3rd down play now, trying to keep this impressive drive going. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Jefferson. They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
And the Vols will line up on 1st and 10. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And at 1st down, they go right back to him. He's passing Harper and still going. They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be 1st down.
Well, you keep getting these chunk runs by this offense. They keep moving the chains and putting a lot of pressure on this defense, especially on a long drive like this. This defense looks clearly worn down.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Grabbed by the receiver. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line.
Boy, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between the quarterback and the receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. He escapes the pocket. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Tennessee. He had all day back there before throwing the strike.
Great job here by the play caller, going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. Very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. Kept out of the end zone last time. Had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? Goes to his right side there for the completion. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitching catch.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They're finally able to stop him. The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. Offense are going to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Moves out of the pocket. Using his legs here. Slides to avoid the big hit.
What a heads-up play here by this quarterback. Everybody's covered downfield. He keeps his poise. No big deal. Just calls his own number and gets the first down. And most importantly, he slides at the end of the play. Lots of time left in this one, so he's got to protect himself.
Tackle made after just a short gain. Second down play coming up for this offense. From the shotgun, Doc's back looking for an open man. On the move now. Bought some time, now lets it go. Catch made across the middle by the running back. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense, when you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback's scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher in coverage.
Second down play coming up. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Looking for a man deep on the right side. And the downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Well, anytime you defend this kind of offense, you need defensive backs who are really comfortable in defending the ball being thrown downfield. It's not just the short to intermediate throws. It's the deep shots that they're willing to take. I love how he showed patience here before he knocked the ball away.
Ball's incomplete. They misfire for a third consecutive time.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
Fourth and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? Looking to throw it again. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Catch made at the 10. And he's down right there, but it's enough for a first down.
Chris, this is a great example of the awareness for both sides of the ball. The offense knowing where the first down marker is on fourth and long, and they're able to get to it. But the defense also has to know. They got to prevent the receiver from getting to the marker. They're unable to do it here.
Second down and goal upcoming. Finds the touchdown on the right side. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Boy, how exciting has this first half been? We get a touchdown here. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. A lot of great action here.
And the point after is right down the middle. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Looking to throw it on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made in space. Look out. Muscles past the defender. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. The complexion of this drive suddenly changing. One massive play, and they're closing in on the red zone now with a first down. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got it in the open. Touchdown, Volunteers. Strong game by this quarterback.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking to scramble. And he just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
But one of the ways a quarterback does a good job of making sure all the receivers are alive and in play is you never lock in on one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, you survey the field, look at the coverage, and here he finally finds the right guy for a nice pickup.
Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. Takes out. Here's 2nd down. There's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Not easy to bring down. The quarterback finally gets the job done.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. Ball handed off. The Gamecocks looking to keep this drive rolling.
Hey, it's not a lot, but it's enough to get the first down.
First down here for this offense. And he'll set up to throw. Catch hauled in here over the middle. They bring him down, but that play will set up a 1st and goal now at the 10.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
Now they'll come up 2nd down and goal from the 10. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. He escapes the pocket. Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
So they elect to send out the field goal unit, trying to add 3 points to their total before the end of the half. He got it. The field goal's good. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. First down here, final seconds of the first half. Let's see if this offense can make something happen. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And it's incomplete. Just 3 seconds left on the clock.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
They're going to run it. Breaking free at the 35. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Vols will kick this away to get the second half going. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. South Carolina offense is back out on the field. Hoping to click here at the beginning of the third quarter, try to make up this deficit. First play of the second half is a handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
Running play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. Looking for the wide out. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Gonna run it. It's Wilcox.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
The offense now looking at a third and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Out of the gun now on third down. The sure hands. It's Jefferson. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. The Vols will send the punt team onto the field. The punt bounces and goes out of bounds right near the 30-yard line. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. Coming off a 3 and out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Moves out of the pocket. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Pulls it in. It's Brown. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. And the Gamecocks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
say it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Play action fake, looking to throw. On the move now. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
The Gamecocks lining up here on 1st and 10. And the quarterback dropping back. Looking right, this one caught. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
And the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
And the Gamecocks are in the red zone. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Back's got it on the pitch. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's Clark. But he goes down after a short gain. That's not enough for the first down.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
Now that's what I call coming through for your team in a pressure situation. Great read, got the ball where it needed to go, and now you're set up to get 6.
The Gamecocks hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. They go with a direct snap. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
And I just love that this defense is not giving up on this 1st and goal. They attacked. They got through. They got penetration. A nice job of being able to keep them out of the end zone.
Ball moved back to the 4 for 2nd and goal. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Touchdown, South Carolina. And that will give them the lead now.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Jefferson. He's brought down after a short gain that's not going to be 1st down yardage.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Running through the tackle. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
He's hit as he throws it. Wide open downfield. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
Boy, nice job by the receiver of selling this route to the outside. Created enough space back to the inside. And there's the timing again between the quarterback and the receiver, giving him a chance to come up with some yards.
Finds room at the 30.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
The The Volunteers look to keep this drive moving. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. That's caught. It's Wilcox.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
The Volunteers are in the red zone now. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Makes a quick grab. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Short completion. A 3rd down play coming up. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. They try to sneak it for the first. And so far, we have been treated to a serious quarterback duel. Both these guys putting on a show so far. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Balls. They jump on top now here in the 4th. That's another passing strike for this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ball.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up the coverage. Because right now, it is not working.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start at the 25. The South Carolina offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
He finds his man. They bring him down after a short gain there.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
See what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Down 1 possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Quick throw to his receiver. And it's incomplete to end the drive. A turnover on game.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
He's got the first and still going. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
All right, it's second down and goal now for this offense. And he drops back in the gun. He's got it near the end zone. And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line.
Well, that completion gets him a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with third down coming up.
They break the huddle for third down and goal, and they punch it in from the 1. QB keeps it himself. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, Chris, they come up short of the goal line here, but they've got to still consider going for it. You could try to punch it in from the 2, or I'm sure they got a couple good handful of two-point conversion plays that they could use for this kind of situation. Let's see what they can dial up.
So a yard away from the end zone. The offense will go for it here on fourth down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. From the shotgun, drops back. Caught near the goal line. He will score. Touchdown, Tennessee. That's a crucial touchdown for the offense, padding its lead now here in the second half.
Yeah, you get into this second half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
And the extra point was up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. The time running out. Serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? Bringing pressure. The pass rush gets home.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Quick throw to the left side. Pulls it in. It's Clark. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid game. And the Gamecocks looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Looking to scramble. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Grab down the middle. It's McCoy. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Incompletion on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 47. Looking to chuck it again. Pressure is coming. And the pass is incomplete. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. And a diving catch near the sideline. What a play.
You know, as a quarterback, you end up having one of those days that everybody wants to talk about. How'd you do it? What a big day throwing the football the way he has today. Well, it takes catches like this and efforts like this to be able to allow you to have a great game.
And he lays out. Great grab near the right sideline. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. The Gamecocks starting a new series here on 1st and 10. And here's the handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Well, they take a shot into the end zone on 3rd down. They come up empty, but a reasonable field goal attempt now if they want to take it.
The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. That kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.
And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. The defense has all 3 timeouts remaining, so they have to run a couple of plays here. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. As the first down is still going. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Volunteers.
What a huge score here by this offense late in the game. This touchdown makes it a 2-possession game with under a minute to go.
An extra point makes the lead 15 here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on 1st down. The pass rush closing in. And that's just thrown away. I don't think he's going to get away with that. Yeah, here comes the flag. Now here comes the bunch formation. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. The gain moves the ball to the 39. It'll be 1st down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And a late timeout taken, just 4 seconds on the clock.
Timeout, South Carolina.
How aggressive will they be on this 1st down play? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Receiver makes the grab. And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game. Out comes the field goal team to give it a shot. This is a long way out. Target, it's no good. And off the miss, the margin is still 15. Still a 2-possession game. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team, dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big-time win and an opportunity to really continue to move up.